Here's the Red Wing Thoroughbred engine. You can see it has a starter, and then this pulley here is for a generator or alternator, and there's a bracket that can be fitted here. That's all covered in the manual. There's the nameplate. I don't know how well that shows up. It's 20 horsepower. It's got a gearbox for reverse neutral, and then you can see the water pump on the other side. There's the water pump right there. Manifold's in good shape. Carburetor. I've taken the ignition off just because the wires were all over the place. And there's the wet exhaust. There's the water comes through the block, goes through the manifold, comes out through the manifold, and then into the exhaust. There's another shot of the water pump. A bit of a close-up of the carburetor. So the engine is pretty well complete. I guess except for the generator or alternator. And I think a small 12-volt alternator would be the ticket. And so here we have the boat. Let me get around here. My garden tractor is kind of in the way, but let me see if I can get in there. Hopefully the lights aren't going to blind everyone. You can see the, let me see if I can zoom in on the planking here. This is the starboard side. As I said, the stem up front's not in bad shape, but it needs to be worked on. The deck is all there. You can hear the geese in the background. Hopefully it won't crap all over our waterfront, but that's okay. You can see that the varnish has been removed. That saves a bit of a chore. There's the deck. And let's take a look at the inside. See, the shaft log is there. There's the engine mount. And you can see where the seats were. There's the rear seat strut back there, and then a bulkhead, and then the seat for the driver, and then the seat for the passengers. And then I've put a light inside there to get a good view of the planking. You can see there's a little bit of oil, not as much as what I faced when I was doing my 54 Playmate. This is 1937. There's a little bit more of the planking coming up to the stern. Stern has the coaming in it. Speaking of the coaming, there's that rear seat thing, and you can see the rudder assembly and steering, and the exhaust pipe are still there. The front actually did not have a coaming, it just has a deck. But it's all there and hasn't been bashed at all, which is nice. There's the other part of the deck. Now we were going toward the transom. It's not in bad shape, but you know, if you're doing the boat, you gotta take a good hard look at the transom. As I said, it's not bad. Kind of hard to get at the rear of the boat here, but and then getting underneath it. Things are getting kind of cramped. But I don't know if you can see that. The cutlass bearing and the rudder are all there. There's a shot of the under part. You can see the transom is going to need work, as I said, but it's not in bad shape for 1937 that had been. I guess there's the rear deck, and I wouldn't be surprised if the serial number is somewhere under this combing that goes around the back. I wasn't going to pop it off. So there's another view of the inside of the boat. Trying to get the glare. There's a view of the ribs and the planking. As I said, the boat builder, Tom Adams, came over and, you know, poked at the planking with an awl and a penknife here and there, and said it was all fine. It's all mahogany planking. Anyway, it's a boat worthy of restoration. At least I think it is. Hopefully it will find a good home. Let me see if I can do something better with this light. There's the, I'm just holding the light up so that you can see the inside. Nice looking boat. And that engine, that 20 horsepower engine, is just the perfect engine for this boat. It's a really nice cruising boat.